Hi everyone, it's FCA. My hair's a mess. Okay, this is gonna be my monthly favorites video. I don't do these a lot. In fact, it's been a year since I did my last favorites video. It's August 3rd, so this is going to be my July favorites video, even though it's a couple days into August. But let's do it. So in my hand, I hold my 5 favorite brushes. At least 3 of these brushes end up going into my eye makeup or my makeup look every time I do it. So this is the Duo Fiber Crease Brush from Coastal Scents. Just wonderful for adding a crease color, but blending it out as you're putting it on. It works well for the crease for me. For blending, I love the MAC 217 and 224. Just fantastic brushes for the blending and the light dusting of colors. The eraser brush, the big paddle brush, great for cheek highlights. Very good for if you want a precise line for contouring. Also good for just that highlight color on your eyes and taking up most of that color. And then for liner, this nice stiff brush, I forget what number this is, maybe 215 possibly. But yes, it's great for doing detail work like lining along here and putting it right under your lash line without getting that bag look. Fantastic. Another brush I love is the Coastal Scents, not Coastal Scents, Bare Essentials Buffer Brush, which I've been using the past 3 months to apply my, I'm including August in this, I bought this in June. This is the Milani Powder Foundation in Shell. I'm holding that upside down. In Shell, it's the first shade. It's slightly dark for me, but in that it gives me more coverage, not in that I look like I'm wearing a mask way. The next is a MAC powder in Solar Reach, which I have a swatch right there on my hand. This is just a light brown. It looks darker than it comes out in the pan with some bronze shimmers. Can you see the bronze glitters? That don't show up on you, but I'm actually okay with that because I use this for contouring, and when I do decide to bronze or just use it as a cheek color, absolutely beautiful, and I adore the packaging. I have raved about this product before, and I'm kicking myself still because I didn't buy a backup. Another MAC product that I absolutely love is the Mineralized Skin Finish in Petticoat. As you can see, I've hit pan. Apparently only one side of the pan got used the most. But I absolutely love this. I use this as my highlight a lot, and also as my blush is what I use it for the most. Just because it has that, I'm fair-skinned enough that I can use it as a blush or as a highlight. Just depends on which way I'm going with that. Next is my nail polish remover. Now this looks new, and that's because it is new, but I got the exact same one that I ran out of, and I put that one in my Project 10 pan, which I'll link below. Excuse me. But I just love this. It's the biggest one available in where I live for the lowest price, which is important to me because I not only need it for my personal use, but also for when I go to the nursing home and paint nails. This is Crest 3D White Toothpaste in Radiant Mint. It gives me that tingling mint, that tingling hot feeling, but not having it be overbearing. And it does exactly as it says. It keeps my teeth nice and pearly white, which I adore. This wants attention. This is the Kat Von D Saint Rollerball Perfume. This is a very nice spring, summer, daytime scent. It has this perfect mixture of citrus fruit with non-citrus fruity smell. They come together and it just smells like summer. It's very airy and just a nice perfume. This is Play by Givenchy, which is also in my Project 10 pan, and this smells like grapefruit and pear specifically. I can really specify the fruit scent. It's not a very citrusy scent, but again, very good for the spring, summer day. And for in general and at night, My Freak perfume by Illamasqua has been my favorite perfume since I bought it. Not only does everyone, when I wear it, say that I smell good, I feel like I smell good. It works so well with my body chemistry. Next, we're going to go with Sugar Pill eyeshadows. I own all of them. I just ordered the other palette that has, 2 a.m. and stuff like that in it. And not only do I love these palettes because they're metallic, they have a huge mirror, and you get such a big amount of product, but they're the perfect colors for me. They're bold, bright colors that are matte. Absolutely perfect. I use those the most out of all of the eyeshadows I own, other than my shimmer palette, which for a long time was my only eyeshadows. Going into nail polishes, these are the two that I wore the most in July and in June, as a matter of fact. Just doubles up as my June and July favorites because everything was the same. This is Tiffany Imposter, which is just a sea green or a mint green. Sea green and mint green look the same to me, so. And then this one is Watermelon Watercolor, which is just a pink. It's not a pastel pink, not a hot pink, not a neon pink, just a pure pink. Absolutely love that. Then this is the chapstick, the classic, which is just the whitish, the pinked white color. Absolutely love it. Best thing to get rid of the chapped lips look. I was having, my lips hated me for a while. Only thing that fixed it. Then this is the Ultra Liner from Maybelline, and it's waterproof. That is what the applicator looks like, and right there are swatches of it. I find that I can't make a very small or super precise line with this because the brush just isn't stiff enough for that, or maybe I don't have a light enough hand, but it does what I want it to do, and it does it well. I've actually had 2 of those. I love it so much. Then there's Urban Decay's Zero, which I have swatched right there. This one isn't smudged out, but a lot of people are on this Perversion kick, the new Urban Decay black liner, and quite frankly, Zero used to be the top dog of the makeup industry. Very few liners compared to the blackness of Zero. And it is a very black color. Now, I was in Sephora and I swatched these two next to each other, and Perversion is darker, but I just couldn't justify having another black liner that was going to pretty much replace Zero when Zero has never failed me, and I still have plenty of Zero left. This used to be a full size, and now it's down to what is a little bit smaller than a travel size version of it. So, love it. Not gonna leave it. Not yet, anyway. When it's gone, I'll probably purchase Perversion over it, but whatever. This is the Shu Uemura eyelash curler. I've had this for years. It's my first and only eyelash curler. It's fantastic. It does what it's supposed to do. It doesn't pinch my eyelids. It curls. The curls stay even when I don't apply a mascara. Because when I run out of mascara, I still like to curl my lashes. And they still hold pretty well. So I love it. It was well worth the money I paid for it, which was I think $19 from Sephora. Then I have some jewelry. This will be free. These are, I got these from a little store down here called Victoria's Garden. And they're just these handmade soldered metal that aren't heavy. They look like they'll be gigantically, monstrously heavy, but they're not. They're really light, and they bend a little bit, so that's cool. I like that. Then I got this from Untamed Menagerie on Etsy.com. It's just a silver chain necklace that looks like a lock, and I have a thing for locks, and I love how it looks like there's a little flame kind of going on around it. Or a fancy, it belonged to a really fancy doorknob keyhole. I have a thing for locks and keys. Just something in my brain is attracted to them. And then this brings out my inner nerd. This is from Forever 21. This is just these little glasses frame. And I just love them. I also got a thing for silver jewelry, if you haven't been able to tell. I I lean more towards the silver than the gold. All right, last thing. It's not really a beauty item, but this is the Calvin and Hobbes comic book, and this is just one of the 3 of these books that I own. I absolutely love the Bill Watterson comic because I almost minored in philosophy, but I don't have time. But I love philosophy and I adore psychology. And to me, Calvin and Hobbes is the absolute perfect comic book because not only is it humorous, but it brings up political, religious, and social issues, puts them in a positive and humorous light, but it also shows you the duality of humankind. You can see the deepest, darkest blackness of humankind compared to the highest level of childhood innocence and purity in the human heart. And you really see the struggle between good and evil. And there's so many philosophical arguments and psychological concepts that is in this humorous and adorable thing with Calvin, who is the little boy, and his stuffed tiger, Hobbes. So, that's that. That's my monthly favorites video for June, July, May, and whatever else. These are the products I loved. I will link everything, or not link, I will list everything below and show me your favorites because I really like watching these. I just don't feel like I need to do one every month. Bye!